Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Raymond J. Negron. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Beyond Failure to Reach Success. And we're going over the transformational journey. And speaking about that, we're either moving towards something or away from something in life. And when we want to transform and go to that next level in life, we have to take a journey. And if you look at my last video, I was talking about when you're ready to take that journey, whether that's health, whether that's a new job, whether that's possibly even moving somewhere or just doing something that's out of your comfort zone entirely, but it's like a level of life that you want to get to. It's like the next level, right? You got to take actions and transitions to get to that next level. You just don't instantly get a PhD. You don't instantly just become a millionaire. You don't instantly just become a billionaire, right? There's steps that you must take to get there. And there's all actions and transitions. And when I'm saying that, the last video was about first impressions, seeing that it's possible, that you're like, wow, using health, that guy is in great shape. I would love to look like that. I would love to be able to do what that guy does. And you're like, wonder if it's possible. But now, I'm going to refer to my notes, is that we're looking at insights. We're looking at, habitual patterns, that you haven't seen before. When you have that insightfulness about, what, this is possible for me, you can take that journey, right? You can emote and say, what, I want to get in the best shape of my life. I want to get better about, financial wherewithal, and I want to make more money. What are some opportunities, that I could put in my way that are a little bit outside of my comfort zone? And you get this insight of what it would be like to have that thing that you want, right? You keep coming back to look, to check and see if that is real. And it becomes an insight. It's like an insightful visualization. You kind of see it for the first time. And it's important to you, very important to you. And you begin to develop this confidence, and you're like, maybe this could happen for me. Maybe this is possible. Maybe I could do this. And you get a little excited and you emote a little bit. Because if you don't get emotional about something, you're really not going to take, you're not going to take it serious. You're going to go back to that comfort zone of saying. But when you get a true insightfulness, and you know what, I want to do this. I'm really thinking about doing this. And you're amping yourself up. You're getting this insightful visualization of what is possible for you, right? Instead of, going back to that thing, you're like, what? Man, it would be great. I'm tired of being this way. What would it be like, and you get an inner vision, an inner guidance tool of seeing what that would be like for you. And you're starting to think, maybe this could actually work, right? So you get a first impression, and then you get an insight, and you start to really form the pictures around what it is that you want. And this, it's not an insight where it's based on hard evidence and hard facts, right? It's just something that you intuitively, you're feeling, you're using, and that's what we call intuition, is your inner guidance tool, right? And people call it like a sixth sense of knowing, right? It's kind of like trusting your gut. If you ever heard that saying. But when you start to trust yourself and you develop this confidence, and you're like, what, I'm going to do this. And someone said to me, I forgot who, I think Annie Lala, Evan Pagan's wife, said, intuition is your future self whispering back to your former self of what to do. It's kind of like that future self kind of guiding you to where you need to go, right? Do you notice when something is really uncomfortable or really, not, it doesn't feel good, but that that's where you need to be. That's where you need to go. That if you ask for that position and then you pursue that position, there's a bump in pay grade. There's a bump in responsibility. There's a bump in learning new things and learning new tools and learning new insights and learning new things where it could actually take you to another level and then another level until you become like a business owner, right? Or something like that. So taking that into consideration and taking that into insightfulness, you use and you listen. And another key tip is when you're truly getting a first impression and then an insight, sit and take time to be by yourself, to fully see what that's like for you. Like picture it with the life that you have now, of what you would have to do, right? And it's going to be a little uncomfortable because everything in the beginning is uncomfortable. It only has to be uncomfortable for a little while, and then it just becomes normal. And then the brain says, you know what, this is normal. We've formed a habit, and now this is just a part of our life. But the insight is the most powerful thing for you, because that's when you start to build. That's when you start to forge. That's when you start to build the character, and you're focusing attention, and you're becoming resourceful. And then you're taking an extreme action or actions that you haven't before to move to that new thing, right? And when you listen to that inner guidance and you do the harder thing, and you're taking your fear and you're taking your courage and you're moving forward, that's when you get growth. That's when you get personal development and growth. And that's where excellence becomes who you are. Most people don't take that journey. They don't want to go down that road, right? Because of the fear, right? The fear of the unknown. But I'm encouraging you, if there's something that you want to do, that you desire to do on this pale blue dot that we live on, I encourage you to think about it, visualize, see yourself there, see yourself. What would it be like for me to do this all week? Or maybe I'm going to start 3 times a week for the next 3 months. Or I'm going to inquire about this position at 20 companies because I really want this position. I know this would elevate where I am in life. It would elevate my human potential, my human energy. It would increase the vibrations of where I'm at. It might be difficult in the beginning, but you know what? As humans, we're adaptable. We figure things out. So taking that in consideration, that's step 2 of the transformational journey, right? Getting an insight and listening, hearing. Your best. I also call intuition the best version of yourself that's possible, right? Your intuitive self, your intuit, that little voice that helps you, that nudges you, that moves you forward into action, is where you need to be. So getting that insight and then hearing that intuition, that's a key tip point of listening to that best version of yourself. What would they do, right? Because where you're at now, you're not happy, you're not content, right? Or maybe you are, you're in a comfort zone, but you want to move somewhere else. You want to do something great, and that's where the transformational journey sprouts. That's where it takes place. That's where your inner guidance tool of intuition and visualization of seeing it, because that's what an insight is. It's an inner seeing of something that you haven't done before. But I encourage you and empower you and inspire you to look around for all the examples of what has been possible in other people's lives, and know that it's possible for you. Know that you could do it, because when you imagine it, when you see it, when you feel it, when you smell it, when you use maybe you hear, what are the sounds that you're hearing, during this journey, or whatever it is for you. It could be a cascade of things that you want as growth and development in your life. So I encourage you to get big eyes and see what's possible. I know I have small eyes, but to see what's possible, and to inspire you to be insightful, and possibly picture this day in and day out for a week while getting into the action of doing it, right? Seeing that future best version of who you could become by being insightful. And that is a transformational journey. That's step 2. And we haven't even taken action yet. This is just the inner guidance tool, where we're playing the inner game right now. We're inside of ourselves, figuring out if this would be good for us, right? Depending on your safety. I always encourage you and empower you. and inspire you to do the thing that's a little more difficult than what everybody else would want you to do. So everybody else will keep you safe. Everybody else will keep you at the harbor, right? Right? There's a saying, and I'm not sure. It's like something about a ship being in the harbor, where the ship's safe, but that's not what a ship was built for. A ship was built to go out in the water, to explore, to get into danger, and to figure it out. And as human beings, that's what we're here to do. We're here to figure things out and become better, and go from good to great to world class. So again, Raymond J. Negron, Beyond Failure to Reach Success. I am a guide, and I'm here to help you guys. And I hope that was helpful. I hope you got some insights into whatever it is for you. If it's health, wealth, maybe you want to move somewhere. Maybe you're looking to make a whole life change or a business change. Think about it. Think about what that would look for you. See everything, but also know that you can move through this. That there's someone that's been there before that has done that thing that you want to do. Okay, guys, take care. Have an amazing day.